Kramer Baretta. I've had this guitar for about a week now, so I thought it was time to do a more proper review. If you want to see my unboxing, I can put a link to that at the end of the video, and you can check that out if you want to. But first off, I've wanted a Kramer since the 80s. Everybody was playing Kramers in the 80s. Of course, it started with Eddie Van Halen, as so many things do. When he hooked up with Kramer and basically changed the way they made guitars. I don't know if he was directly involved with the design of this type of guitar or if they just, used his influence to make these things. But yeah, thanks, Ed. So that's really where my, love for Kramer started. And my friend Pat, we were just like crazy about Kramers back then. Well, we still are. He's got plenty of them. But you can never have enough. But yeah, this the Baretta I really fell in love with watching Live Without a Net because Sammy Hagar was playing one very similar to this. His had a rosewood fretboard, but otherwise it was very similar to red slanted humbucker. So yes, that was definitely an influence. And also my other favorite band was Motley Crue, and Mick Mars was playing Kramers, and he was playing. There was playing a white Baretta, I believe. So yeah, always been, and everybody was playing them back then. This Kramer was like the guitar everybody wanted, probably until the Gem caught on. When Ibanez, the Steve Vai and stuff, then everybody started playing those. But still, this is so 80s, and it was just such a I don't know, like a holy grail type thing for me to get. So that is very cool. All right, specs. First of all, the body is maple. And surprisingly not nearly as bright as I thought it would be. I did a comparison between this and my GT Fender there, my main guitar. And I was surprised that this wasn't like stupid bright compared to it. But yeah, body maple, neck maple, fretboard maple. I mean, a lot of maple. But yeah, again, I say it's not overly bright. Floyd Rose, of course. You can't have a Kramer without a Floyd Rose. You can, but why would you? Slanted JB by Seymour Duncan. Very good sounding. I'm really loving the way this thing sounds, clean and dirty. And then you've got a volume. But it's not just a volume. Coil split. Which is great. Give you a little bit of tonal variety. So that is very cool. This color is officially called Ruby Red, and it's just so cool. It's a red Kramer. It's so 80s. The cool thing about this color, though, or one of the cool things about it, is that if I take a picture with a flash, it looks pink. Look at this right here. See? Look at that. Pink. Which my friend Pat would just love. I mean, he loves Kramers. He loves pink. It's crazy. Neck. The neck has a nice, I would say, a shallow C shape. And the fingerboard is a 14-inch radius, so it's a little bit flatter than like a Strat. Very comfortable neck to play. My friend Chris can attest to that. He got to play this a few days ago, and so yeah, very, very cool. There are only two things that I would, I guess, classify as negatives about this. One, the fine tuners on the Floyd, a couple of them are a little bit sticky, a little hard to turn, and I don't know if I just need to oil them or work it in a little bit. I haven't done anything like that to it. Another thing is right here, and I'll try to post a picture of what I'm talking about, but the body and the neck aren't perfectly, the body sticks out just a touch past. I mean, it's very minimal, so you don't notice when you're playing it or anything, but it's just, a little nitpicky thing. And then, of course, you got the full heel, but if you play Strats and Tellys, it doesn't matter anyway, because they usually have that anyway, so very cool. And they made it that way because that was the way they made them in the 80s, and this is, a tribute to the guitars from the 80s, which is just great. So my overall view is this is just an amazing guitar. I am just so in love with it. I'm glad that I waited and was able to do it. So yeah, I have really, just those two minimal complaints. The only thing I am going to do to this is I am not a floating bridge guy. I am going to put a trim stop of some sort in there so I can only dive bomb. And then I will put a EVH D-tune on here because D-tuners are just cool. So yeah, that is the only mods I need to make to this thing. It is just that good. I love the way it plays. I love the way it sounds. I'm just in love with it. So yes, if you have the chance, definitely find one of these. Give it a try. Good luck. They're usually out of stock. I don't know if you'll, be able to find one, but good luck, like I just said. I'm babbling and repeating myself, but as you know, that's what I do. So yes, if you don't mind me babbling, repeating myself about guitars and guitar shit in general, then please hit the subscribe down there. Help me grow the channel. Make sure you hit the like so YouTube knows you like what I'm doing. And I'll see you in the next video.